Hare Krishna. Radhanath Swami Maharaj mentions a very interesting story in his book The Journey Home. So when he was in Patna, he was offered to stay in a temple of Lord Ram headed by a Swami called Ram Sevak Swami. So one particular day, a visiting sadhu happened to come to this temple, and the sadhu offered to everyone that he will cook food, lunch for everyone. So the sadhu went to the market, begged some rice, begged some vegetables, and he sat down on an earthen pot. He cooked khichdi. All the other sadhus, Ram Sevak Swami, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, all of them sat in a line, and there was a leaf plate that was served to all. And the sadhu, the cook, was serving khichdi to everyone. The first bite of khichdi that Radhanath Swami Maharaj ate, his mouth was blazing with fire. It was as if the cook had made this khichdi of chili and put little rice in it. So his tears were coming from his eyes, his nose was running, practically he was in excruciating pain. But the rule among sadhus is, until everyone finishes, you don't get up. So he couldn't complete that food, but somehow with great difficulty, he managed to eat that khichdi. And as he was about to get up, the sadhu came again and he said, one more time, thoda khichdi. So Maharaj somehow had finished this khichdi. He said, no, I don't want more, bus. But the sadhu, with lot of love, put khichdi again. And this time, this serving was all the more difficult. Somehow he managed to finish that particular serving. The sadhu came again, thoda or, little more. Radhanath Maharaj didn't know what to do, because you can't get up until the other sadhus get up. And he couldn't even tell this sadhu that there is too much chili in the khichdi. Because Radhanath Swami Maharaj explains in the book that it was his nature not to hurt anyone. He didn't want to cause pain to anyone. He didn't mind undergoing pain himself. So somehow the only thing that he could think of was he folded his plate, that leaf plate, and he sat there. And the sadhu understood that he doesn't want more. And Maharaj was crying because of the chili in this khichdi. And the sadhu is thinking that this boy likes my khichdi so much, he is crying in gratitude. So Maharaj mentions this very simple story in his book, The Journey Home. And then he mentions what is the lesson. The lesson is to give pleasure to others, to please others is always not easy. You may have to undergo pain yourself. So in Sanskrit this is called para dukkha dukhi. In order to satisfy others, we may have to undergo suffering. And that is the definition of love. Love means to accept troubles and suffering for the pleasure of the beloved. Like Shubhalas Prabhu, he wrote a very beautiful quote. He explained that both love and hate revolve around troubles. In hate, you give troubles, and in love, you accept troubles. You accept troubles for the pleasure of the beloved. One time, there was a girl who was carrying a little brother on her back, and she was climbing on top of a hill. She was going to have darshan of the Lord. So there was another sadhu who saw this girl and told her, why are you carrying this burden on your back? The girl said, this is not a burden, this is my brother. So when you have love for someone, you don't mind undergoing trouble and burden and undergoing difficulty for the other person. Just like you have in the Ramayana, these beautiful examples of Lakshman, of Sita ji, of Bharat Maharaj. Lakshman, he was ready to go to the forest, sacrifice everything, undergo pain for the pleasure of the Lord. Sita herself, who is the goddess of fortune, was ready to walk in the forest with thorns being pricked into her feet for the pleasure of the beloved. And Bharat Maharaj, in separation from Lord Ram, he continued to rule Ayodhya. So these are examples that we have, that we see everywhere in life, which shows us that what love truly means. Love is it's not a selfish word, it is a selfless word. And in order to express love, in order to show love, you may have to undergo suffering yourself. Just like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, one of our great acharyas, he explains in his song, Tomara sevaya sukha hoya dukkha, seyo to parama sukha. Seva sukha dukkha, parama sampada, nashaye avidya dukkha. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, my dear Lord, in your service, misery, suffering is also great happiness. Because when I undergo suffering in your service, I am saved from this bondage of ignorance. So let us all continue our life in this mood of service. Just like Radhanath Swami Maharaj is ready to undergo pain to give pleasure to the sadhu. And in that pain, while he is undergoing pain, he is actually feeling great pleasure. So real pleasure is about being ready to undergo suffering and pain for the benefit of others. Thank you. Hare Krishna.